We're now entering the final phase of this part on developing a presentation strategy. In this unit, we take up servicing the sale and building the partnership. We'll start with an explanation of how to build long-term partnerships with customer service. We'll take up current developments in customer service and take a look at the major customer service methods that strengthen the partnership. Our old friend adding value makes another appearance with expansion selling, and we'll wrap the unit up by dealing with how to effectively deal with customer complaints. We've been stressing all along that selling is not just about convincing a prospect to buy your product or service, but that it's just as much about building partnerships with the customer. You've heard the term service after the sale. Well, making sure that your customer stays happy with your product and you is an extremely important part of the whole selling process. A long-term partnership means more business. Service the sale encompasses a wide range of actions both during and after the sale. We're dealing with a three-part process: follow through on assurances and promises, follow up with ongoing communication after the sale, and expansion selling. What you want is a line of repeat business that comes through the partnership. This is achieved only after the buyer is confident that you can deliver quality products that help keep or build their market share, make sales, and increase profits. This gets back to the concept of delivering value, especially with a relationship that delivers after-sale support. Customers often expect a good deal of post-sale support, so be sure that your customer strategy is sound. Fully understand the needs of the customer and what you and your company can do to help that prospect become even more successful. Be diligent about follow-up activities. Make sure that any promises made are carried out. And third, continuously re-examine the product strategy and look for ways to add value to the sale, even after it's been made. Customer attrition carries a huge cost. The tech cites that some business studies show that as much as 70% of lost customers are the result of poor service. It's also reported that it can be more than 4 times more expensive to regain a customer than it is to keep a current one satisfied. Customer service is seen more and more nowadays as the function of the salesperson, and his or her company can do some things in controlling everything that adds value to the sales deal. The salesperson is on the front line as one who can personally add to the customer satisfaction and trust. This in turn leads to long-term relationships. What we have is a need for diligence, information communication, and inducements. Empathy and sportsmanship also are important qualities. Understand the buyer and don't show your disappointment in handling setbacks during the sales process. Now, there are customer service methods that strengthen a partnership. Once again, follow through. Keeping your promises is a key. Do what you can to make sure the customer's needs are continually met, such as deliveries on time or helping make credit more available. You always want to avoid post-sale problems. Again, this is the area of conscientious follow-up. Make sure everything is handled properly. Get to know the behind-the-scenes people in your own company who can make things run smoothly, from the shipping department to the credit department. Regular account reviews can also help you stay on top of your ongoing level of customer satisfaction. Customer follow-up as direct as possible is a big value adder. There's the personal visit, the post-sale phone call, an email message, a letter or card. Keep track of all of these through a call report. Let customers know that you appreciate their business and continually determine if the customers are happy with your product. There's added value through expansion selling. Once a sale is made, your customer may benefit from buying other products that your company has to offer. You're expanding your base of products sold to this buyer. There are 3 forms: full line selling, cross-selling, and upselling. Full line selling is sometimes called suggestion selling. As you get to know more about your customer's business, you can recommend other products that your company has to offer that will meet some other real and genuine needs. Full line selling can actually be an added value in and of itself because it keeps the customer in mind when new or better products come available. Cross-selling involves introducing the customer to other products your company has that may not be directly related to the customer's business or primary need. They're products that you have not yet sold yet to your customer. Introducing and promoting other product lines is now becoming more standard procedure whenever a customer calls a company regarding his or her original purchase or on some other business. Upselling is an effort to sell higher quality products. The key benefit here is that it directly adds customer value. For upselling to be effective, however, it's important that you're dealing with a long-time customer and that you continually qualify the prospect. By just knowing as much as possible about a customer's business, you can often come up with product solutions ideas because you're aware of the products that you have that can actually help the buyer. Again, with so much else in selling strategies, pre-planning is of the utmost importance. Furthermore, when you're building partnerships, make sure you include all of the key people if you can. Don't deal with just the top person and ignore the assistants, because there may come the day when the assistants will be the ones in charge, and you want to keep their business, don't you? Here are some people who are valuable to befriend: the receptionist, technical personnel, stock clerks, and other members of management. They can all put in a good word for you and maybe even open some doors for you or let you know what you need to do to make a stronger presentation to the right people. Of course, you'll also have to deal with the unhappy customer from time to time. Now, there are several ways the dissatisfied customer can come back and cause you some real grief. Now, there are the cases when he or she doesn't say anything until it's time to reorder, and that reorder goes to another supplier. An unhappy customer can tell everyone he or she knows about a problem, and it's even worse when that customer will actually go out of his or her way to discourage others from buying your products. Still, don't get mad. Treat the unhappy customer as an opportunity to strengthen partnerships and improve service. Give customers all the opportunities you can to tell you their feelings. Remember, it doesn't matter whether a complaint is real or perceived. It's a problem either way. Be polite and sympathetic. Don't make excuses or alibis. It becomes your problem and you have to deal with it. If you have a different view of the cause of a problem, be polite and share it with the customer, at least with an explanation. Finally, decide what action is necessary to solve and remedy the problem, and do it quickly to get a value-added benefit and exceed your customer's expectations if you can. When dealing with complaints and you need to make an apology, call on the customer personally. Don't use email. And a big one here, make the appearance yourself. Don't pass it off to someone else to make the apology. Finally, make sure you see the customer as soon as possible. Remember, complaints can be a source of valuable information. The customer complaint also gives you an opportunity to prove you and your company's commitment to quality service. You might even increase the customer's loyalty.